Welcome to All.is.one.Fitness, everybody. I am Allison. A little different view, I know. I am at my parents' house visiting them, so I'm in the basement right now. But I'm not gonna lie, this is a nicer view than my white wall at home, so hopefully you enjoy the Beatles. And today is a Pillow Pilates kind of a day. So all you're going to need is like a little tiny throw pillow. So I'm working with this small one, and then at the very end for one of your sets, you are gonna want something a little bit higher. So then I just grabbed an extra 2 pillows so I can stack it at the end. So whatever you have, don't grab like a huge pillow that you use for when you go to bed. That is too big and bulky. Just a tiny small little throw pillow, or if you don't have that, paper towel, something for you to hold on to and squeeze. Everything is basically in reps of 12, or there's like a longer section that's broken down into 3 ways and you repeat it 4 times. It all will equal 12, so no worries. We're gonna repeat it all the way through 2 times. So meet me on your mat, your floor, your carpet, wherever you are. Grab those pillows and let's get rocking. So starting up, sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna roll down, walk out. We got that for 4 times. So tuck your chin, roll on out, walk out. We're gonna hold here for a few seconds. You're keeping that pillow squeezed in between those legs. Walk those hands back, drop those heels, roll to the top. Repeat that 3 more times. Rolling down, walking out, squeezing, holding. Keep that core scooped. Walk on back, make sure your heels are down first, or at least close enough, and then roll on up 2 more times. Pressing evenly through those hands. Walk on back, roll to the top. Last time, you are going to stay down, out into this plank. I want you to slowly bend those knees and straighten it up 3 more times. Bend those knees, straighten up. Bend, you're keeping that pillow squeezed. Last time, bend. Keep those bends of those knees. Walk those hands about halfway. And then I want you to twist. Put all your weight into your right hand, drop it down, twist to the other side. That was 1. Twist, twist. Make sure your weight is over those hands. This is 3. Last time for a twist. Find yourself back on in, slowly drop those knees, put the pillow in between where your hands are going to be. 12 mountain climbers, bring that knee towards those pillows. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 9, 2 more. Last one. And come on forward. Roll yourself to a nice little seated position. You're gonna put the pillow in between those knees. Flip yourself forward. You're on your forearm, hand onto those hips. You're gonna lift those hips up to the ceiling and down 12 times. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keeping yourself up. That was 4. You should be feeling it in the oblique to lift. Halfway there. Keep that core engaged. 11, 12. You're gonna add a little lift. Lift, rotate, tap your heel to the pillow, rotate back, drop those hips down. That was 1. Lift, rotate, rotate, down. Halfway. Keep that weight over that shoulder. Down. Lift. Rotate. Rotate. 10. 11. Last one. 12. Come on in. Swim yourself to that other side. Keep that pillow squeezed. Set yourself up. Second side, start with those hip lifts first. So lift, lower, lift, lower. When you're lifting, keep in line the entire body, all the way from those knees up into those shoulders. That was 3. 10. Now, here is that little rotation. Lift, rotate, bring it back down, drop. A little hip lift, kind of like a diamond clam exercise at the top. That was 3. I kind of have to readjust sometimes because I start to slip. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. Last one. Come on down. So you are going to lay onto your backs. You're going to put the pillow in between those ankles. Take those legs straight up to the ceiling. Hands are underneath those glutes. Lower and lift those legs. Lower, ideally to 45. When you lower, you're keeping your glutes squeezed, pressing that core into the floor. And then I exhale on the way up, sinking that belly button all the way down to that back. That was 1, 2. If your hip kind of pops on the way down, rotate those legs ever so slightly. It's just the way your greater trochanter is in your hip, so sometimes it kind of gets a little stuck. That was 6. Keeping those glutes squeezed. Last 12. Come on in. Rotate back to parallel. Legs going tabletop. I want you to take those legs to 45. Scoop those knees. Reverse crunch. You're keeping the squeeze. That was 2. You don't want to lift and just plop down. It's a control down. 5. You could hear that shake on the way down. 7. 12. Come on in, put your feet flat, pillow goes in between those knees. You're going into a glute bridge, except we're lifting those hips straight up for a hip thrust. So lift, squeeze 2 times of that pillow, and then drop those hips back down. That was 1. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, and drop. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, hello, and lift. 5. 6. When you're lifting, sternum stays down. Those inner thighs should be shaking on those squeezes. Squeeze, squeeze. Lower down. 9. Keep those hips lifted. Can you lift them a little bit higher? Core engaged. 2 more. Lift, squeeze, squeeze. Lower down. Lift. Last 1. Lower down. Rock and roll yourself up. This is where you're going to want to grab that extra little set of pillows. Or if you have one really big one, just like this, perfect. Earthquake abs. Take those arms in front of you. I want you to hinge at your hips to go down and then bring yourself up. This is a modified version. This is 2. If you want more of a challenge, take those hands behind your head. A low earthquake shake and bring it on up. That was 4. Sometimes you may have to bring the pillows back in underneath. I'm shaking on that way down, that's why they're called earthquake abs. That was halfway. Really make sure you're hinging and you're not scooping from your tailbone, because if you scoop, then you're going to grip into those hip flexors. Woo. Nice. This is 9. I might have done one extra, but it's fine. 2 more. Last one. Come on in. Guess what? We get to repeat all of it again. So grab your pillow, put your others away. Starting from the top. Take it in between those knees. Here we go. Roll down walkouts 4 times. Scoop on in, walk on out. Holding for a few seconds. I am tucking my tailbone, squeezing my inner thighs. Coming back in. Two more just like that. You have to readjust that pillow, go for it. Last one, and you're gonna stay down there. Walk on out. Hold. This is where we slowly bend those knees. Bend and straighten. 2, 3. Hold this bend on this next one. Hold. Walk those hands back. Let's take it into some twists. Twist. Drop it down. Twist. That was 1. 2. Last 4. Come on in. Drop those knees. Put that pillow forward in between those hands. Mountain climbers. Here we go. 1. Halfway. 9. 11. 12. Come on in. Nice. Put that pillow in between those knees. Going into those little hip raises or hip dips. Knees are stacked, hands on hip, shoulder in line with those elbows. Let's rock this. Up, down. 3, 4. 9. 11. Add that little rotation. Lift, rotate, rotate, drop. 5, 6, 7, 8. Really work with that range of that rotation. Yes. And again, if you need to readjust, go for it. 9. Last 3. 10. Gorgeous. 11. 12. And come on down. Woo. Working out in Colorado, where the air is much thinner. I am out of breath. So flipping yourselves over, forearms down. You got your 12 hip raises first. So here we go. Make sure everything's in line. And let's rock this. Up, down. 8. 11. Add that rotation. Here we go. Lift, rotate, rotate, drop. 5. 7. 8. 9. 3 more. Last 2. Final one. Here we go. Come on. Perfect. Flip yourselves over. It's going in between those ankles. Lie onto those backs. Legs up to the ceiling, hands underneath. Lowers and lifts. We got 12 of them. Again, if you need to rotate those legs out, go for it. Try to feel your back pressing into that for And it's okay if your stopping point is here. Perfect. This is our halfway point. 6 more. Three more sets. Last one. Come on in, take those legs into a tabletop. If you need to readjust that pillow, go for it. Take those legs out, scoop it in, reverse crunch. That was 1. Remember that control on that way down. That's where that shake zone is going to happen. This is your halfway point. Feel like you're trying to reach those toes up, and that's going to get a little bit more of a scoop. If you go too much of a crunch, and then it goes more into your hip flexors. I believe this is 9. Not gonna lie, lost a little bit of track. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Come on in, put that pillow in between those knees. Feet are flat, we're going back to your glute hip thrusts, 2 squeezes. Make sure your legs are parallel, and then drop those hips straight on down. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, slowly control lower. Lift, squeeze, squeeze, lower. If you need to go to a roll down with that spine, that's totally fine. Let's challenge ourselves and see if we can lift those hips a little bit higher. Sternum keeping it pressed down. That was halfway. Three more. Lifting. Up. Squeeze, squeeze. Come on in. Very nice. Rock yourselves on up. All those pillows. Bring behind you. This is a little different than last time. It's going to start the same, but we're going to add a little extra challenge into it. So hands behind those heads. Hinge back. Reach. In. Then come forward. Hinge, reach, back. If you need to, scoot you closer. If you need to, take out this little extra added bonus into the mix. That's totally fine. Halfway there, everybody. Reach, in, and out. 3 more sets. Come on up. Last one, let's make it nice. And count. In and up. Nice, let's make it nice and count. I guess that's a new thing to say. All right, everybody, you just did some pillow and Pilates. So I wanted to bring my background as a certified Pilates instructor to you all and not have to hold a weight for once, to hold something that I know we all have at home. So hopefully you enjoyed it. You can repeat this as many times as you want to. I am Allison, this is All.is.one.Fitness, and I will see you all later.